Okay, so you started a business or you have a business and you want to have a business credit profile. You want business credit cards, stuff that's not tied to your personal name. You want equipment and things like that. Business credit. How do you get that stuff set up? Everyone knows you got to go get your LLC. Everyone's got it and they think that's the end all be all, and it means nothing at all. Anyone can file an LLC. It is important, but it's not a banking document. It's not going to save you. It's not going to buy you, business credit. It's not going to really do anything. It doesn't get your foot in the door. It's just a filing, basically. So after you file your LLC, there's a couple quick steps you need to take. You can do them in the same sitting. Take 10 minutes and wrap it up. And it establishes your business credit to the point that it starts reporting, and then within a year or so, you have like a true credit profile to go and ask for loans and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to walk through this stuff real quick. I made another video on this page with a little more detail of this stuff, and it's just raw stuff. I'm just going to go through the absolute basics in this one just to give you the rundown. So first, your LLC. Most of you have already done this, but we're on sunbiz.org because we're in Florida. That's what I know, so that's where I'm at. So start a business, limited liability company. I'm not going to walk through this whole thing. I just want to get a couple points across. File or correct Florida LLC articles of organization. Start new filing, bam. This application will accept with limited or inaccurate information. So just be careful when you're walking through this, not to fill out stuff that doesn't need to be filled out or miss stuff, because it'll just accept it and then it's not the end of the world. You can go back and amend it later, but it will cause a delay in this little process. So it's good to get this done right the first time. There's a couple little pointers. It's a lot of the same information. So this is basically saying, when did the business start? What's the business's name? Where is the business? Where do we mail stuff to the business? Who is the registered agent of the business? You. And then down here, who is the correspondence name? That's you. And then another one, who is the manager of the business? And that is you. And then that's it. And then submit. All these extra fields and stuff are not necessary unless you have a bunch of other people signing on the LLC, which is never a good idea. It's all just it's just basically what's the business and then who, and it's just you, and done. Leave a lot of this, all these extra or, all these ones blank and carry on. After you get your LLC done, that's out of the way. That's just the start. Next thing you need to do immediately is get your IRS EIN number. So basically what you do there is come over to the irs.gov website and let me see here. I'm trying to rush through this. It's late. Apply for EIN. Same thing. It's just a little application, very similar to the Sunbiz thing, and it just asks you basic information. Okay, so what is this thing? It's an LLC. You know, whose is it? How many people are involved in this? It's you. Where is this thing? Florida in this case. Why are you doing this? Banking purposes or starting a new business? Really doesn't matter. And it just asks a bunch of information. Who are you? Where's the business? Where are you? And blah, blah, blah. And it assigns an EIN to your business, which is like the business's social security number, basically. So that's another main big point, bigger than the LLC or the whole 9 yards. So you've got your LLC, you've got your EIN, and then the next thing you need to do, a lot of people don't know about this, is the Duns and Bradstreet. It's called a D&B number. And this is basically like, you got your personal credit, you've got TransUnion, Equifax, and all that stuff for your personal credit reporting. This is like credit reporting for businesses. So you set this up right off the bat, and as you start to have credit in your business, it reports, and then later on banks pull this stuff up. It makes it a lot easier to establish and get credit down the road. So you got LLC done, EIN out of the way, your Duns and Bradstreet, same thing, application, who are you, who's the business, blah, 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 done, quick, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then another big last point of this thing, your business checking and secured credit card. Keyword is secured credit card. You got your business, go get a business checking account at your credit union or whatever, a true business checking account in the business's name. Bring them the EIN from the EIN number that you're assigned, and give them the business's name. Open a business checking account. And then the biggest end all be all thing that really actually triggers the new credit reporting is ask the bank for a secured credit card. And what they'll do is basically just hold a sum of money. You know, you give them $1,000, $2,000, and then they just freeze that amount, and then they give you, it's basically like a debit card for that amount, and you just pay it off at the end of each month, and and it reports as an actual real credit card. And that then right there, you've got your LLC, your EIN, your DUNS number, your business checking, and then your business secured credit card. You have a real business card reporting business credit. And after like about 6 months or a year, you can call the bank back and say, look, how's my credit looking? Can I get this card unsecured, or can I get a larger limit or something like that? And you can start playing the game and asking for higher credit limits. And then after a little while, a year or two of just keeping everything clean, you can really walk in and like get actual loans for real things like vehicles and equipment and all kinds of stuff, a lot of times with really good terms. And it's all under the business. It's not tied to your personal name, and it's just an absolute like godsend for businesses when you're in a tight spot or you want to expand and something like that. And the only way to do this is to do it a couple of years ago. So when you're starting out right now, or if you haven't done this stuff right now, block it in, take 30 minutes and click through this shit. You got LLC, EIN, DUNS number, go to the bank for 30 minutes. It's a wrap. It's done. Keep the credit card crispy, pay it off at the end of the month, and it's a done deal. You'll thank yourself later. If you want more detail of this, you can watch the longer video on my page. If you have any questions or want to see a video pertaining to other relevant stuff like this, let me know. And that is that.